We did it. We beat the Knicks in 6. Prediction was through many, many Heat fans. Heat in 6. And what do we get? Heat in 6. However, this was more special because not only we have to beat the New York Knicks, but we had to beat Scott Foster and his referee crew too. We're beating 2 teams. It's 1 against 2. That's what I personally feel like, because Scott Foster, in the last 10 games that he is officiating our crew in the games, we were 0-10. Think about this, 0-10. That's pretty much since a couple of seasons ago, and that's a long time, including some crucial playoff games last season, and which, yes, I hate to mention it, including Boston Celtics Game 7. Now, that's old memory now. And the reason why I said it's old memory now, because A, we're the second 8th seed team to ever advance since the 1980s. I believe the Knicks were that team to go through the Eastern Conference Finals as an 8th seed. Second 8th seed team ever to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But we also went to the second consecutive year where we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. 2 straight years. 2 straight. And this is the third, and from my knowledge, the third Eastern Conference Finals we made it to in the last 5 years. That is some incredible run that we have going through. But this victory is much more sweeter because most of my life in New York, I personally live in the Knicks state, but not for long though. So I know what the Knicks fans are like. Most are nice, some are, I just feel like it was a personal battle between me and not to mention the rivalry. Like, they talk about the rivalry. How about my personal rivalry? My personal rivalry is few of my friends who are not really jerks. Oh no, they're not. They're really friendly. So it's like a competitive rivalry thing. Then I got family members who are Knicks fans. So I was that one only hate fan. That one and only. I was a lone wolf. And my character is the werewolf. I'm the lone wolf. And the lone wolf, much as myself, and many of you across the country and across the world, I know a good friend. I know a good friend across the entire continent. I know him. He's watching my video. Hello. And he's excited, much like I am right now. We beat the Knicks. I feel like I'm the winner, and guys like them, guys like the fan base will never talk shit about us ever again, because what happens is we always have a backup argument. This series alone. How do they do it? So we knew coming down it was going to be a tough battle. We got the referee crew, and we also got Jalen Brunson. Oh boy, I would trade for that man. Not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I would. He scored 41 points, including 5 3-pointers who I felt like was automatic. He had those automatic 3-pointers throughout the game, and when he makes those shots, we were having trouble to either keep up or to maintain the lead. Jimmy Butler needed help, and he got help in a big way from Bam Adebayo, who scored 23 points, while Butler scoring 24. If Spoelstra wanted to give him 48 minutes, he would have, but he only had 41 minutes played in this game. Brunson had 45 minutes played. So, Kyle Lowry, he has 1 assist. And that 1 assist was actually a football play, so, Aaron Rodgers taking notes from that. And he passes to Strus, who scored 14 points. 14. Those guys can convert threes, much like Duncan Robinson, who scored 2 3-pointers, and those are the only points that he made. Kyle Lowry, 1 3-pointer, and a few shots that were clutch. But Bam's shots, you gotta give a credit to Bam. He has put his team on his back while Jimmy's having trouble with he was having difficulties. Granted, he had a couple of turnovers, so that's a little bit tough. And you gotta remember this too. Like I said from the early in this series, the Knicks have the height advantage. They do. They got Mitchell Robinson, who has scored 2 points, but he has 11 rebounds. And keep in mind, none of them Heat players ever had, not ever, but in this game did not have as high as 10. The closest was Bam, who had 9 rebounds. 9, while Robinson and Randall have 11 rebounds. Think about it. Randall, he was having trouble. He scored 15 points, but he was having some trouble late in the game, and that helped us in a big way. That helped us. Julius Randle was missing some shots, and ultimately it paid them to us. But the turnover issues, and granted, the Knicks were having some turnover problems too. Randall had committed 3 turnovers. Brunson had 3 turnovers, and one of them was costly. That turnover at the end of the game pretty much sealed the deal. Now, this was after Gabe Vincent hit Brunson in the face with the elbow. That ultimately led to upgrade of a flagrant 1, which means a few things. Number 1, and this is late in the game, so there was like 1 minute left. It was like 59.2 left. Brunson will shoot 2 points through the free throws. That's true, and the Knicks will have the possession of the basket. What ended up happening was Josh Hart getting the dunk. So while we and I'm talking about the end of the game, we committed a we didn't commit a turnover. Butler missed. Brunson had the ball, and then he turned it over to Bam. And Butler had the ball, and Strus had the ball, and he finished off the game for us. They finished off the Knicks like that. It was like that. We did it. Eastern Conference Finals. 2nd straight year. 3rd time in the last 5 years. And we beat the Knicks to do so. Stephen A. praying to go back to the Garden. Prayers didn't answer. Scott Foster rigging the game. The extender could not beat us. Not anymore. We figured him out. All those bullshit calls that he committed against us, the turnovers, while Butler's getting fouled, he let it go. That bullshit shot clock violation in Game 2, I didn't forget. And the Scott Foster curse is over. You want to know what else is over? The next season. And you want to know what else is not almost. You want to know what else is over? This series. Because the Heat on top. We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're going to play the winner of Philadelphia, Joel Embiid's James Harden, or we'll play Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. When I see Jalen Brunson, my vibe is Jaylen Brown. Yeah, 2 Jalen's. It's a Jalen thing. So we'll see what happens. But the night's not over. While it's a great night for the Miami Heat fan base, it's also a great night for another team in South Florida. What a night in South Florida. And I'm going to talk about it right away when this video is uploaded. You might get 2 videos at the same time because I'm going straight to the Panthers videos. And yes, I spoiled it. And I'll say this in one more note before I end this video. For the new subscribers, for the new people who join my channel, thank you for supporting this. I might have figured out what to do in the future if Miami TVG. Because you guys watch, you gave me the courage to keep doing this, Even if you're a Knicks fan, even if you're a Maple Leafs fan, even if you're a Bruins fan, even if you're a Bucks fan, which I don't think there was any Bucks fans who commented the video. But anyway, I'm just grateful that you guys watched these videos, commented, starting conversations. And yes, I didn't comment back because, one, I wanted to focus on my team. I don't want to do trash talk because I feel like if I trash talk, then it will come back to haunt me. It's what I feel. I believe in karma like that. And second of all, I want to see how it plays out in the playoff series. And I do that with the Florida Panthers especially. But I'll talk about that in the next video. So yeah, folks, that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, because Miami TVG has it back. And when he does, hit me right there with you for the entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Go Heat! And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night, everybody.